Hola. Acabamos de terminar la hora de conversación. Speaking of which, story time. You know how lately I've been like sad that nobody comes to conversation hours these days, and it's really sad. So last week, Rachel, she had something she had to do, so she couldn't come to conversation hour. And we were like, yeah, whatever, that's cool, because if one of us misses, it's not a big deal. But then LK was feeling really sick that day, so she was like, I don't think I can come either. And I was just like, okay, well, I don't really want to run it alone, but I guess it's okay, because no one ever shows up anyway. So it's like, whatever, yeah, cool. So I did this conversation hour by myself, and this week, 14 people showed up. It was ridiculous. There was one professor and then 13 students, and it was so crazy, and I was like, I don't know what to do. We haven't had a real conversation hour in so long. It was crazy. And then this week we were all here and 2 people came. So in my video last week I said I thought it was midterm week, but I was kind of wrong. I think this is midterm week. I don't know, we don't really have a real midterm week, so the professors just do whatever they want. But this week is kind of trying to kill me dead. And I can't believe it's still only Tuesday. But I think Monday and Tuesday were the hardest days for me of this week, and I got through them. I'm alive. I don't need a witness to know that I survived. So yeah, I just gotta keep hanging on for a few more days, and they shouldn't be that bad. I thought they were not gonna be like bad at all, because I thought it would be like done with pretty much everything on Tuesday, but then yesterday my math professor was like, oh, let's have our midterm on Thursday. And we were just like, great, thanks for telling us now. Because that class has no syllabus and it drives me crazy. But yeah, on Monday I had a midterm for my Broadway class, and I studied my ass off for that, and I think it paid off. And then today is Tuesday still, I had a Spanish paper due, which was kind of intense because it was like the first real paper that I've written in Spanish, and I don't know, I thought it was pretty good. And then we also had like a bunch of reading to do, and then it was like important because we were having this like special guest lady come to our class to talk, but then I was upset because the second story we read, we didn't get to discussing it all, and I read that over lunch. I could have used that time for something else, and also I really liked that story, and I had a lot of thoughts on it, whereas the first one I didn't really have as much to say about. So I was a little sad we didn't get to that one. Yeah, this week it's been busy, and also I decided to take on a bunch of new knitting projects that I'm like, I need to finish these before break, so those have been keeping me busy as well. And then after I hit Friday, I get to come home for spring break. Should be cool. I'm excited for sunshine. Sam, you talked about how you feel the same way about rain as I do about sunshine, and I think it's like just the variety thing, because I used to love rain a lot. So like, since I don't get that much sunshine when I do have a sunny day, it's exciting because it's something new. Whereas like at UCSD, it's the other way around. And so yeah, I thought that was interesting. You also asked about study abroad, and I kind of fail-voted on that, so I'm not going to be going abroad next year. I might do something senior year, I don't really know yet, but I don't know. I don't know. It snowed yesterday. It was kind of crazy. We were sitting there in math class talking about math, and then the girl next to me goes, I think it's snowing outside. And I looked outside, and there was like stuff that looked like snow falling. And it was, I don't know, it didn't stick to the ground at all. It was not cold enough for that, but it was like, it snowed. And then it got sunny later in the day, and it was just kind of ridiculous, and like everybody's Facebook status was about the snow, and it was kind of hilarious actually. But yeah. What else? Catherine, you are at home right now, and I hope you're having fun at home. I feel kind of weird saying this, because like, I've been talking to you a lot recently. Neil. I just called you Neil instead of Goose, weird. Congratulations on vlogging. I don't think I said this last week, but I was proud of you. Right now all I can think of when I think about you is Himyam, because we have vastly different opinions on last night's episode. I don't know. Catherine and I watched it together, and we were like chatting online while we watched it, and we didn't love it, but it seems like everybody else in the world did. So that was interesting. I don't know. I think a big part of it for me is just I didn't like Marshall's Bang Bang song. Well, like I didn't dislike his song, but it didn't seem consistent with his style, and I felt like Ted's song was better, and I feel like there's something wrong with a world in which Ted's song is better than Marshall's song.